Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Instant Pot Easy Italian Wedding Soup. Alright, I'm starting out in my Instant Pot. I have 2 chicken breasts, boneless, skinless. I'm going to start by adding some of this McCormick's Himalayan pink salt with black pepper and garlic. If you don't have this, about a half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper, half teaspoon of garlic powder, half teaspoon of onion powder. We don't want to put too much in right now because this is just to get it started. We can add extra seasoning later on. I'm going to add about 2 cups of chicken broth in here. I think that's looking good. Now I have 1 large onion, 2 stalks of celery, and 1 large carrot I diced up. That's going in. And let me grab a disposable fork. Just knock that down into the broth. Alright, I'm going to put my lid on here. Alright, I'm going to go up to my pressure cook setting. And I'm going to set my time for 8 minutes. After that 8 minutes up, we'll do a quick release of the pressure. Alright, my time's up. I did that quick release of the pressure. I took my chicken breast out and I set them aside on a plate to rest before I shred them up. You don't want to shred them too soon because they'll dry out. Now I have some acini di pepe pasta here. This is a 1 pound box. I'm not going to use all of this. I'm going to put in about half of the box, about 8 ounces. And I'm going to go ahead and add some more chicken broth in here in a minute. Now I have probably about 15 frozen Italian meatballs. I left thaw and I diced them up into small bite-sized pieces. These are Italian seasoned ones. That's where part of the easy part comes in. Now I'm going to get some more chicken broth in here. Now this was a 6-cup container of chicken broth. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this on the pressure cook for 8 minutes. Let's make that 10 minutes. And I'm going to get it started a while, so start to heat up to speed up the cooking process. And I'm going to check that out for pasta. I might put a little more in there. I think I'm going to put a little more pasta in. About 3/4 of the box. And I'm going to get a little more chicken broth. So I'm putting in about 8 cups of chicken broth. Now I'm going to add in some seasoning. Let me grab a big spoon and stir that. And now grab another plastic spoon. Now I'm going to put a little more of that Himalayan pink sea salt, black pepper and garlic mixture in. I'm going to start with about a teaspoon. And like I said, if you don't have that, a little salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. And you can season this to your taste, your liking. Alright, the initial taste I'm going to do right in the pot. I'm going to put another teaspoon in. Because the salt content in this spice is spread out with the other spices or diluted, so it's not pure salt. Get in there and taste that. And this, the meatballs, they'll help season this as it cooks. We're going to go for another teaspoon. Now if this were pure salt, guys, you wouldn't put this much in. It would make it much too salty, but you're getting a good blend of spices in there. We're getting there. A little more. And if I were to get it too salty, I could just add a little more chicken broth. Or if you don't have enough chicken broth, a little bit of water to dilute it down. That's good about there. And I'm going to add in just a piece of meatball. I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Just for a little extra flavor. Alright, I'm going to put my lid back on. We're already set to pressure cook for 10 minutes. Alright, this is done cooking. Now I'm going to add my chicken back in. I have that all shredded up. And I waited till the last minute to shred it because your chicken's going to dry out if you do it right away. And I have about 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley I'm going to add in. That's optional. And I have some spinach here, fresh spinach. I'm going to add some of that in. And this will wilt right down quick. And I turn my pressure cooker on saute high to wilt our spinach down quick. Give that a stir. That's probably about a packed cup of spinach. I'm going to allow this to cook for a minute till our spinach gets wilted down. Then this will be ready to go. So let's go ahead and fix up a bowl and see what we got. Alright guys, let me get in here and give this a try. Start with some of this pasta and meatballs and some chicken. Pasta's tender. Chicken's tender. Try some more. Try some broth and another piece of meatball because that was kind of a big bite. Too much going on at once. Meatballs add a nice flavor to the broth. Broth is well seasoned. Guys, that's really easy and delicious. One pot meal, no trouble at all. Alright, there you have it. Instant Pot Easy Italian Wedding Soup. Thanks for watching and supporting me. And remember, love what you eat and eat what you love.